In the top stories, St. Kitts Nevis and Canada seek to create opportunities for joint action in the United Nations. 8 students awarded TDC's Warren C. Tyson Memorial Scholarship, and archaeologist Abongo praises Nevis Archaeology and Research Center. Details on these stories and more after the break.
It's something that you can't put into words. A buzz in the air. From the time you wake up, you're ready to go. The freedom, the fantasy, the fete. To know it is to live it and love it. You have to experience it. If you know, you know. Angostura White Oak Rum. New look, same vibes inside.
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Channel 5 Major Newscast. I am Jasmine Thomas. Her Excellency Dr. Mutis Williams brought congratulatory greetings on behalf of the government of St. Christopher and Nevis to His Excellency Robert Ray, Canada's permanent representative to the United Nations and the newly elected President of the Economic and Social Council of the United Nations on Wednesday, 29th August. This council, one of the primary organs of the UN, deals with economic, social, cultural, and health matters, as well as human rights and fundamental freedoms. It also coordinates the work of the UN and its specialized agencies. Ambassador Ray, no stranger to the Federation, welcomed Ambassador Williams at Canada's permanent mission and pledged to work more closely together to strengthen bilateral relations between both countries in this forum. Both ambassadors agreed that a deepened partnership anchored on sustainability and resilience dovetails with the mandate of the Economic and Social Council. They agreed to work to realize increased action across critical areas, including financing for development and the implementation of the recently adopted Multidimensional Vulnerability Index, which Canada supported. The Canadian ambassador capitalized on the opportunity to thank St. Kitts and Nevis for their impactful leadership of the CARICOM caucus at the UN and underlined the pivotal role that small island states like St. Kitts and Nevis has played in helping to advocate for reform across the United Nations system. Both permanent representatives expressed hope for a similar level of commitment as efforts now move towards the implementation of the MVI across the international financial institutions such as the IMF and the World Bank. 8 students from schools in St. Kitts and Nevis were awarded TDC's Warren C. Tyson Memorial Scholarship during a ceremony at the TDC training room on Saturday. During the ceremony, Chairman and CEO of TDC Group of Companies, Earl Kelly, shared that the scholarship program was started in 1981 and named after the company's first CEO with the aim of giving back to the community. He noted that 275 students have so far benefited from the program. Kelly emphasized the importance of the Warren C. Tyson Memorial Scholarship Program, noting that it will continue.
We spend a lot of money on this program every year. I believe we spend about $250,000 every year when we add up everything that we do for the kids. That's an investment we can make elsewhere. But because our focus from the start of the company has been to give back to the community, this is a program that I don't believe, unless there's some rather extenuating circumstances, will ever be disbanded. Am I right, Mr. Men and Ms. Bowie and Mr. Jeffers? I believe this is a program, apart from everything else that we do, we'll always have this program because we are so proud of it.
Prime Minister Dr. Terence Drew was a past recipient of the Warren C. Tyson Scholarship. He was among those present at the award ceremony on Saturday. Dr. Drew spoke of his experience as a scholarship recipient.
I was a 12-year-old stepping into a corporate office. Back then it wasn't as accessible as now. And of course, you know, I probably was somewhat nervous, which is obvious. But I thought I had a good interview session with them. And then about 3 or 4 weeks later, the postman said he had a letter from my grandmother. I used to live with my grandmother there. So I had the letter. She asked me to open it and read it. And then it said, "You're now a scholarship Tyson, a student in the Scholarship Tyson's program, and would be asked to come to the TDC at a particular time."
The recipients of the Warren C. Tyson Memorial Scholarship Award are Jaisha Pemberton, Alana Atherton, Michaela Thornbill, Kemuel Stapleton, Elisha Huggins, Malika Blair, Michael Gums, and Nazim Alexander. Runners-up who were presented with the TDC Financial Services Academic Excellence Award by General Manager of the TDC Financial Services are Deshaun James, Daniel Lau, Janisha Jackson, Joash Davis, Everett Connor, Sophia Sam, Tama Lopez, and Sylvisha Dyer. The Nevis Center for Archaeology and Research has received high commendations for its storage layout, cleanliness, and efficient workstation. Though small, the storage unit is home to several artifacts of ancient tribes, which include pottery, beads, cookware, and other physical items that were part of everyday life. When ZIZ News visited the center last week to have a sit-down with Dr. George Abungo, the archaeologist who led the excavation of bones found in August at Pinnis Beach, he praised the facility.
A desk, a lamp, so that you can be able to see clearly, you know, when you are dealing with the material. So at any given time, you can carry the material from the storage, you bring it here, you have the space to clean up and to lay it down, to record it, to photograph, and, you know, so this is basically a working laboratory, working room. That is what this room is for. The storage for the materials. And you can see they're using boxes, they're using plastics. These are supposed to be airtight, so air doesn't go in. This is one of the best that I've seen. Very clean, very well kept. It's beautiful. And you can easily go, you read, you take it out. When you finish, you return it back there.
He spoke of the ideal linear process, one that culminates in public appreciation.
So when you are finished and you have identified the materials and you want to start curating them and putting them for display, you can then start using this space here. Because at the end of the day, the knowledge that we generate is supposed to be for benefit of people, including communities. And part of that is to be able to display these things so that they can be able to see with all the information it needs. And that's what Terry's museum does. So the archaeologists will start from there, but when it reaches here, it is now supposed to go now into the museum and be shared with communities. So this particular building has everything that you need, from the field all the way to lab staff, all the way to the curation and development of exhibition.
At the center, relics from Montraverse Plantation, Hicksman's Indian Castle, Coconut Walk, and Jamestown can be found. Careful excavation work is done by archaeologist Neil Farris, who has been visiting the island for the last decade. He also facilitates a field school and brings students as well as locals with him on digs to enable knowledge transference. Director of the Nevis Historic and Conservation Society, Teresia Herbert, says that though the finds are seemingly insignificant compared to the findings of bones, it is important to document history, and hopes that local persons will become more interested in history and archaeological finds. After the break, creatives offered advice on pursuing careers in the creative industry, and Louis happy with Patriots' debut. Stay tuned.
Are you tired of Wi-Fi dead zones in your home? The Cable has the ultimate solution with our whole home Wi-Fi coverage. Say goodbye to frustrating signal drops and hello to seamless connectivity in every corner of your home. No more
Mom, my tablet's not working in my bedroom. My game is freezing, Daddy.
or WhatsApp calls dropping as you walk around the house. So many people struggle with dead zones and restricted Wi-Fi, and the Cable has the answer. Enjoy full blanket increased Wi-Fi coverage with installation in 48 hours or less. Whole home Wi-Fi coverage is here. Get the whole family connected today. Come in or call the Cable at 465-2588 to get your whole home Wi-Fi boost installed. The Cable, always giving you more. Terms and conditions apply.
Fat days are here now at Hortford's Auto Sales Event. There's no time like now to drive away in a brand new vehicle. Buy now and save up to a staggering $8,500 off on all models now. But that's not all. When you buy now, you also get no down payment. Now. Free bill of sale. Now. Free servicing for 12 months. Now. Up to $1,000 in free groceries or free gas for up to 3 months. Your choice. Now. Free registration and licensing. Now. Free tinting and accessories. Now. And so much more. The deals are incredible and the time is now. Don't miss your chance to get behind the wheel of your dream car now. With unbeatable offers now that you simply can't resist. Hortford's Auto Sales Event. The road to your new ride starts now. Offer good for the month of September only. Terms and conditions apply. See store for details.
Have you heard about Kumar's grocery store at Needmos Estate, just after the water department? At Kumar's, we pride ourselves on helpful and friendly staff, great prices, and excellent service. Don't miss our weekend specials, starting every Thursday, and our super specials on Saturdays. We're open Monday to Thursday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Fridays and Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. So what are you waiting for? Check us out at Kumar's, where service is our pleasure.
Welcome back. The Creative Power Arts Convention continued Monday with Unlocked Secrets of Creative Industries, during which creative strategist Nisha Tweed and model Kenya Hill sat down for a candid discussion with moderator Dion Baptiste Clark. Both creatives spoke about the ins and outs of the creative industry and offered advice for navigating the industry. Speaking specifically to aspiring models, Kenyan Hill said passion plays a major role in pursuing a career as a creative.
You have to realize that it's a passion. It has to be a passion. You cannot get into modeling just because people find you attractive. There's so many attractive people on this planet, and then beauty is really truly in the eye of the beholder. So it's not even the same to everyone. And so you really have to be into self-expression and understanding that it's not even about you, because you have to be able to be malleable. You have to be able to mold and shift to what the designers want and what the designer's demographic is. And so you have to really understand what we're doing as models. We are a hanger. We are a blank canvas. So we can't come in with our personal preferences, with hairstyles and extra things that are personal preference when it comes to our appearance and our aesthetics. We really need to understand we need to be a blank canvas just to start. I think that's the best way to at least get recognized by the professionals.
Nisha Tweed also encouraged creatives to do what they love while also ensuring that there is value in what is being done.
When you're representing a brand is what's in it for people. Everything I do, I approach it with what's in it for other people, what is the value that we're bringing, what is the thing that they're going to get from it. Sometimes it's just delight, right? Sometimes you watch a video on Instagram and it just makes you smile, and that's enough, but you have to move with that level of purpose to have the creative be more than just creative. Now it has a purpose, it has value, and it's bringing something to people and doing something for the brand as well.
Kenya Hill further encouraged them to actively educate themselves on the industry they are pursuing.
I would say 1,000,000% is to never, ever give up. If this is something that you are truly passionate about, surround yourself with other people that are doing it. Ask them questions. We are in the information age. There is no reason for anyone, modeling or not, there is no reason or excuse for you to not succeed at what you want to do because there's already someone else who has achieved that, accomplished that, and is teaching you how to do it. And so you have to want to seek the information, you have to want to learn more about it. And if it's an industry like an entertainment, you have to really pursue it and eat, breathe, sleep that, because if it's not on the forefront of your mind, it's so easy to be distracted by a 9-to-5 job because you're getting checks. Nobody's going to come and remind you, knock on your door, hey, you have a modeling career you wanted to start, remember? No one is going to remind you of that. And the worst thing that could happen to you is truly when your dream is deferred, and the regret that some of the women have who come my way in their 30s and 40s, not even understanding that you can do commercial print until you're 80, but they come to me and say, I really regret that I didn't try to do modeling sooner. I've always wanted to do this and I just never did. So that is a feeling that will never go away. You don't want to live with that for the rest of your life. So pursue your dream. Don't give up. Surround yourself with other people who do it and believe in yourself.
The event hosted by the Department of Creative Economy will run until the 7th of September at the St. Kitts Marriott Resort. Conversations with the guest facilitators will be streamed on the Creative Economy's Facebook page from 9:30 in the morning to 12:30 daily. It has been a season of debuts for St. Kitts and Nevis cricketer Michael Louis. Earlier this year, he became the first person from St. Kitts to play Test cricket for the West Indies. Last Saturday, he made his debut for the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots in the Republic Bank Caribbean Premier League against the Trinbago Knight Riders. Kent Fuentes caught up with Michael recently and has more in this report.
Louis stepped out on home turf and delivered with the bat on debut for the Patriots, top scoring with 56. He told ZIZ what the experience was like for him.
It was a roller coaster of emotions, walking out and initially the fans didn't realize that it was me. But then when I saw my name came up on the board, everybody decided to make noise and I got a little goosebumps. But it was a great feeling. I was thankful for the opportunity to represent the Patriots.
Despite not getting the desired results, Louis believes the Patriots have what it takes to win a second title.
If you really look at the team, we have a lot of experienced players who've been playing for years, and I feel like on paper we have one of the better teams in the CPL. Last night, we really didn't get the result we wanted. Well performed by the Trinidad team. Pura had a really good innings. Moving forward, we live and we learn. The bowlers obviously have to execute more when bowling to a better batsman. And that's the plan moving forward. I think we'll win this year. I genuinely believe that we have a good team and we'll win this year.
Louis, for all his success, says it would not have been possible without the sacrifices made by his parents.
I don't know how we got so lucky. Honestly, I don't know what we did to deserve such good parents. Sometimes as kids, you want to stay home and play games and, you don't want to be in the hot sun practicing cricket. And, they saw the vision, they understood that, this is a career path, this could give you the lifestyle that you want in the long run. And, I'm very grateful for my mother and my father. Obviously, I have 3 brothers as well. And we all played cricket growing up. But only me and the oldest one, Jeremiah, played professionally. But I can't say anything bad about them. Honestly, they just know what we're doing.
To whom much is given, much is expected. And the 24-year-old understands being in the spotlight makes him an example to others, a role he understands.
I'm hoping that people would see my success and feel inspired to understand that I wasn't anybody special. I'm not a special human being. God didn't give me any extra hidden talents. I just worked for this and it's possible. So I think that people in St. Kitts, once they understand that, okay, if Michael can do it, I can. I feel like St. Kitts would be a lot better.
He also believes we needed to continue to lead by example.
On one hand, I would like to say, by demonstration, if you see something and you see that this person can do it, it's easy for you to believe that you can do it as well.
And ending on a cricketing note, Louis is encouraging Patriots fans to come out and to support Team St. Kitts and the Nevis Patriots.
Yesterday being at the ground, the atmosphere created by the fans was tremendous. The love they showed, the passion, the emotion shown from the fans was lovely, and I really appreciate that. So I would like to just tell them, continue coming out, continue supporting, and we really appreciate it with the Patriots players.
We will have more from Mikhail Louis soon. Kent Fuentes, ZIZ Sport.
Thanks, Kent. Coming up in regional news, Guyana makes $200 million cocaine bust near Venezuelan border. The details when we come back.
Here are your Hartford Value Mart IGA specials.
Running August 22nd to September 4th.
Now, our Value Club Blue Tag specials. Essential everyday barbecue sauces, just $7.99 each. Act 2 microwave popcorn, just $7.79. Essential everyday shredded and chunk cheeses, $7.99 each. Red Baron French bread pizzas, $13.99. Stone Ridge ice cream sandwiches, $19.99 each. Essential everyday reusable containers, $15.99. And now our very low weekly
value deals. Essential everyday pasta, $4.99. Essential everyday pasta sauce, $9.99. Essential everyday apple juice, $7.99. IGN Essential everyday peanut butter, creamy and crunchy, $8.99. IGN Essential everyday table salt, $4.79. Soft soap, liquid and soap, $9.99. Shop smart, shop value mart. Tell them in Spanish.
Sea listo y haga sus compras aquí en
Value Mart.
Are you tired of Wi-Fi dead zones in your home? The Cable has the ultimate solution with our whole home Wi-Fi coverage. Say goodbye to frustrating signal drops and hello to seamless connectivity in every corner of your home. No more
Mom, my tablet's not working in my bedroom. My game is freezing, Daddy.
or WhatsApp calls dropping as you walk around the house. So many people struggle with dead zones and restricted Wi-Fi, and the Cable has the answer. Enjoy full blanket increased Wi-Fi coverage with installation in 48 hours or less. Whole home Wi-Fi coverage is here. Get the whole family connected today. Come in or call the Cable at 465-2588 to get your whole home Wi-Fi boost installed. The Cable, always giving you more. Terms and conditions apply.
On the regional scene, authorities in Guyana said Sunday they have seized more than 8,000 pounds of cocaine found in a lush jungle near the border with Venezuela. The land seizure is considered the biggest in recent history, with Guyana's Security Minister Robertson Ben telling reporters he estimates the drugs are worth at least $200 million. The drugs were found in earthen pits in Guyana's northwest region, officials said. Police arrested one suspect and said they are looking for two more who fled the scene. Guyana's police and military, along with the U.S. Drug Enforcement Administration, were involved in the operation. And one of the Dominican Republic's top courts has agreed to review a challenge to laws dating from the last century that criminalize sodomy involving members of the army and the police force. It's the first time in recent history that someone in the socially conservative Caribbean country has challenged laws that punish such actions with up to 2 years in prison for police and 1 year for the military. While prosecutions are rare, that's never the end of the story, said Christian Gonzalez Cabrera, senior researcher at Human Rights Watch. The laws single out a vulnerable social group, giving legal sanctions for discrimination, violence, and prejudice against LGBTQ+ people, he said. The 50-page challenge submitted to the court states that the laws constitute a constant threat and risk that rests like a guillotine over their heads every day of service. The Dominican Republic's Constitutional Court heard the case on Friday and is now deliberating the laws that date from 1953 for the Army and 1966 for the police. Coming up, Kenya extradites man wanted for murder in the U.S. International news is next.
You're never too young to start planning for your financial future. That's why I decided to visit National Caribbean Insurance to speak with one of their friendly sales agents.
Here at NCI, we strive to ensure customer satisfaction by choosing the right policy for you. Our endowment plans provides customers with adequate returns on their investment. The quinquennial bonus policy offers a 25% payout of the sum assured every 5 years. Other life insurance packages can help to secure your family's future. Also, please consider our health plans so you can be reimbursed for medical expenses to ease financial impact. Just remember, the younger you are, the more affordable insurance is for you.
Don't wait until it's too late to apply. Make an appointment to see a sales agent.
Visit us today. We serve, we protect, we satisfy. That's NCI.
A Kenyan man wanted in Massachusetts to face murder charges has been extradited nearly a year after he fled the United States, authorities said on Monday. Kevin Adam Kingacy is wanted for allegedly killing his girlfriend, Margaret Mbitu, whose body was found in a car at Logan International Airport in Boston on the 31st of October. Kingacy left Kenya's capital, Nairobi, on Sunday, and he is set to face murder charges at Suffolk Superior Court in Boston on Tuesday, Kenyan Director of Public Prosecutions Renson Ingonga said. The prosecution said that the extradition order has earlier been issued by the court in July. Kingacy, who has renounced his U.S. citizenship, was involved in a dramatic escape from a police cell after his Kenyan lawyer visited him in January. And Belgium will nominate its federal minister for foreign affairs and trade, Hadia Labib, to serve in the next European Commission led by Ursula von der Leyen. The announcement was confirmed by George Louis Boucher, president of the centrist reformist movement, MR, on social media platform X. The news comes as Romania switched its candidate to be current MEP and former Minister of European Funds, Roxana Minzatu, who von der Leyen seeks to ensure greater gender balance among her top officials. The nominations mean women would represent 9 out of the 27 most senior officials in Brussels executive, excluding Bulgaria, which has proposed both male and female candidates for von der Leyen to pick from. Up next in sports, Mayors expects Patriots to bounce back, and CPL pays tribute to Dwayne Bravo as he announces his retirement for the annual tournament. Stay tuned.
You're never too young to start planning for your financial future. That's why I decided to visit National Caribbean Insurance to speak with one of their friendly sales agents.
Here at NCI, we strive to ensure customer satisfaction by choosing the right policy for you. Our endowment plans provides customers with adequate returns on their investment. The quinquennial bonus policy offers a 25% payout of the sum assured every 5 years. Other life insurance packages can help to secure your family's future. Also, please consider our health plans so you can be reimbursed for medical expenses to ease financial impact. Just remember, the younger you are, the more affordable insurance is for you.
Don't wait until it's too late to apply. Make an appointment to see a sales agent.
Visit us today. We serve, we protect, we satisfy. That's NCI.
First up in sports, according to all-rounder Kyle Mayers, several factors contributed to the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots' defeat at the hands of the St. Lucia Kings, among them dropped catches.
I guess the guys came out and played a counter-attack. And we didn't respond well enough, obviously the weather with the rain around, it made it difficult for our spinners to get in the game, and the figures was evident, normally you won't see a Ned or Shamsi go for so many runs, but obviously the wet ball made it difficult, and it was easy going for them. Obviously, we dropped a few chances, cost us the game also.
He, however, believes that they have what it takes to get back on track despite 2 successive defeats.
It's very important, but I think it's a lot of positive to take. We've been playing good cricket. We came out on the losing end yesterday. We scored 200 runs today. We scored 200 runs. There's a few things we have to tweak in the bowling department and probably in the fielding department, and then put all 3 disciplines together and then come hard for the next few games.
Mayers, who struck 92 runs and took 2 wickets, is happy with his form while also wanting to continuously improve.
I think it was good. I trained very hard for this CPL. My aim is to be MVP. So to see some of the hard work paying off is great. I just want to play good cricket, regardless of what. West Indies, whatever. I just want to play good cricket. My job is to be a professional cricketer. I just want to play professional cricket as best as I could.
On Sunday night, the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots suffered their 2nd consecutive defeat in front of a home crowd after they lost to the St. Lucia Kings. They will face off against the Guyana Amazon Warriors at Warner Park on Wednesday, 4th September. Meanwhile, the Republic Bank Caribbean Premier League (CPL) has congratulated Dwayne Bravo on his outstanding performances since the tournament began in 2013. The Trinidadian all-rounder, who has been a dominant force in the CPL, has announced that this year's tournament will be his final home event. Bravo, who is ranked among the most successful players in CPL history, has been part of 5 championship-winning squads, securing titles in 2015, 2017, 2018, 2020 and 2021. He is also the league's leading wicket taker, with his wickets throughout his illustrious career. For his final season, Bravo will play with his home franchise, the Trinbago Knight Riders, with whom he has won 4 titles. His last CPL journey will began on the 31st of August in a match against St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots, a team he led to their maiden CPL title in 2021. Pete Russell, CEO of the CPL, praised Bravo's impact on the league, saying, "We are so grateful that Dwayne has been part of our tournament since its inception in 2013. His contribution to making the league what it is today is immeasurable. The CPL is known as the biggest party in sport, and Dwayne's enthusiasm and personality have brought that to life. We are certain that Sir Champion will continue to play a massive role in T20 cricket going forward, and we wish him all the best in the next chapter." When we come back, we'll have another look at the stories that made the headlines.
It's okay to party. It's okay to drink. But it's never okay to drive after drinking at a party. Make it a night to remember, not a night to forget. Stay alive. Don't drink and drive. Make the right choice. St. Kitts and Nevis.
Recapping the top stories, St. Kitts Nevis and Canada seek to create opportunities for joint action at the United Nations. 8 students awarded TDC's Warren C. Tyson Memorial Scholarship, and archaeologist Abongo praises Nevis Archaeology and Research Center. And that's the end of the ZIZ Channel 5 newscast. Thank you for joining us. I am Jasmine Thomas. Grace be to you, and peace and mercy be multiplied.